So I'm Mrs. Moffo and I want to tell you a few things about me. First of all, one of the first things that people ask me or wonder about is, how do you say your name? It's spelled M-O, F as in Frank, F as in Frank, O. And I've heard all kinds of pronunciations, and the proper way to say it is Mrs. Moffo. I was a few years ago Mrs. Sutherland, but I recently got married, and you'll get to meet my husband, and probably have seen him in videos already, but you'll get to meet him in a little while as I start to talk about just a little bit about myself and let you know where I come from and things that I love to do. So first of all, I want you to know that I've been at River Trail for a number of years, and I've always taught 6th grade social studies. And you may be wondering, why do I have a video about myself rather than talking to you in person? Well, first off, to answer that question, is you have to know that I love to do two things. I love to sing and I love to talk with people. And I've been doing both of those things for a number of years, ever since I was very, very little. And last year, it actually started to take a toll on my vocal cords. I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor last year and found out that I have something on my vocal cords called nodules or nodes. The only other place that I had heard of such a thing was on the movie Pitch Perfect, and I thought that it was funny, and I never anticipated that something like that, nodes on vocal cords, would happen to me. And so once I went to the doctor, I was informed that I would need to start doing a number of things differently in my classroom to save my voice. This summer I went to a number of speech therapy classes, and the doctor that worked with me in speech therapy would give me all kinds of vocal exercises. Some of them were like really embarrassing to do, and I might demonstrate them for you later on in the school year, but there are a number of things that I have to try and work on so that I can save my voice. And so one of those things includes making these awesome videos from time to time so that instead of saying the same thing over and over and over again in all the different classes, I can have a focal point that helps conserve and save my voice. The next thing I want to do is introduce you to my husband. This is Aaron.
That's me. Hi guys, I'm Aaron.
Oh my gosh, he's not that.
I am sometimes like that. But
Okay, no, he's not really like that.
What? Anyway. Hi guys, Aaron, husband,
Yes.
wife.
We've been married for going on 4 years, so 3 years so far. We live in Lawrenceville, and we've been working on home additions at our house and renovations and things like that. A little bit about him, just because some of the guys in class that I'll teach just sometimes are like, what is it that you do that I can relate with? Singing, not my thing.
No.
And do you like sports, Miss Moffo? And I mean, I follow it from time to time, but there are some things that maybe you can have in common with me and in class, things that we can talk about. For instance, he loves to play Pokemon.
Pokemon, I like Pokemon a lot. I really do. Always have.
And we're on Team Instinct, by the way.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
He also plays video games. Like at our house, we have a Vive.
The VR headset, yeah, where I'll play like Beat Saber and some other games in the virtual reality world. I think that's fun.
Also, like, goes on YouTube and will do different tutorials to learn how to build things or make things in spaces. And he even is the one that's helping coordinate all the filming of the videos. So he's super talented, and I'll talk about him from time to time. He also really wants a dog.
I do want a dog, yeah.
But I'm not ready for that yet. And so if you have reasons as to not to get a dog,
why we should get a dog.
not get a dog,
Tell her how awesome
you
it
can
is to
talk
have
with
a
me
dog.
about it, and then we can
No, that's not going to be productive. Say yes to dogs.
save
They're awesome.
the world. Even though puppies are cute, like I do think that one day.
Sure.
I'm also from a really big family. My sisters and mom are actually also teachers, but they teach language arts. I'm the only social studies teacher from my family. I'm also the oldest of 5 kids. How many of you out there are the oldest? Raise your hands. I'm the oldest too. How many of you out there are a middle child?
That's me. I'm the middle
like
child.
this one. How many of you are the youngest in your family? And how many of you are all 3 of those because you're an only child? Yeah, that's awesome. I just like knowing that sometimes because we'll find things that we have in common and then also be able to see those traits in each other. Finally, about me, education-wise, both of us actually went to a school called Johnson University in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's where I received my master's in teaching. I did that in 4 years of school, so I went through college really quickly, and then I started working here. And so I've lived in Georgia ever since then. And so that's a little bit about me, and I'm glad you got to see and meet him.